We have another breaking news update from Shams Charania about Joel Embiid. Of course, has to do with his knee. He will be out for the foreseeable future, but we might finally have a direction and a real plan to how the Sixers can finish this season, and we can all be happy about now and the future. It was a great game tonight, y'all. Without further ado, let's get into it. Here's the intro. What's going on, Cliffhangers? We are back with another video. We are still on the road to 1,000 subscribers before the end of December, so make sure you hit that like button, you hit that subscribe button down below. Greatly appreciate it. It takes 1 second. Also, become part of the Noti Gang. Make sure you hit that bell notification down below so you never miss a video. Give me to 100 likes on this video, please. Greatly appreciate it. Y'all see the background, got some new stuff. We're going to try to finish the Eagles Kelly Green flag right there. #1 fan, Maxey, Jalen Hurts. Yeah, but yeah, man, great game tonight. Let's just get into everything. So, like I said, breaking news from Shams Charania. Joel Embiid has swelling in his knee once again. He will miss the next game, and he also missed tonight's game. It's whatever at this point. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I don't have much hope for Joel coming back in the foreseeable future because I don't see a reason why he should. We'll get into that later. But I'm not even going to lie to y'all. If he can't play 2 games this week without his knee swelling up, shut him down for this season. Just get him healthy for next season. Do whatever you got to do. I've talked about it in videos before. Do whatever you got to do. Get him just fully healthy for next season and fully embrace the tank, right? And I know I'm smiling about the tank because tonight showed us that we now have 2 premier guards. I don't know if I want to say premier, but it's whatever. We have 2 star or great guards going into the future. The Sixers finally have their backcourt of the future. Although they may be small, they remind me of Stephen Curry and Monte Ellis. But Jared McCain and Tyrese Maxey showed tonight, combining for 56 points. I think they shot like 9 for 17 from 3. Played amazing tonight. You saw them both playing off of each other in that fourth quarter. We finally got our moment where they were just taking turns getting to a bucket. And I love that. The excitement that the Sixers arena had, I was hyped for it. Oh my God. It was a good game. The entire game, once they ruled Joel Embiid out, I did say embrace the tank, lose this game, just continue to lose. Even during the game, I'm like, what are they doing? Why are they coming back? Why are they trying to win this game? But it's whatever. I wanted to see a game like this because I really did want to see the potential of a Tyrese Maxey and Jared McCain backcourt, albeit against the Nets. It's whatever. They played amazing. They showed me that they can be a backcourt of the future. I have to see a little bit more of it on the defensive side, but again, something that Nick Nurse did tonight as well. He staggered their minutes so they weren't on the court all the time together, which would help them greatly going into the future and going along for this season. Again, don't want them to win any games. I need them to tank. I need them to get a top 5 pick. And I saw a lot of people talking to me as well about the top 5 pick. You know, the Sixers luck. The Sixers pick is top 6 protected. You know their luck. They're not going to get the #1 pick. But what I'm trying to explain to people is this draft class is stacked. It's so good. And I've been talking about it. I've been saying their names: Cooper Flagg, Ace Bailey, Dylan Harper, Igor Demon, and other players. They only need to get a top 5 pick to come out of this with a great player. Now, you take that player or that rookie that's going to come in, he's going to automatically be able to come in and contribute. You put him next to Tyrese Maxey and Jared McCain. Hopefully, Joel Embiid is coming back fully healthy. Paul George is coming back fully. I forgot all about Paul George. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. But Paul George comes back fully healthy. You prepare for next season. Something like the Warriors did that year when Clay was recovering. Steph went down. Draymond didn't really play a lot of games. Something that you can just replicate that. But just you're able to get a top 5 pick. You're able to add that to this nice core that you essentially have. Hopefully they all stay fully healthy. But now you don't really have to depend on Joel Embiid to go out there and play 70 games because you now have a rookie that can come in and immediately contribute. And now that's going to be a season where Tyrese Maxey and Jared McCain would have had a full season under their belts playing together. And you don't have to be so, even if they do come out the gate losing games, you don't even have to be mad. You don't have to be pessimistic. You don't have to be sad because you have your young core that all championship teams have. You've seen it with the Boston Celtics. You saw it with the Denver Nuggets. You saw it with the Milwaukee Bucks. You have your now young core. You have Tyrese Maxey, Jared McCain, whoever that pick will be in the top 5 of the draft, and you can be excited about that moving forward. I know before this game, a lot of people weren't excited. They were down on the Sixers. Like, you have Joel Embiid and Paul George tied up $107 million tied up in their contracts. You can't trade Joel Embiid this season. No way you're going to trade Paul George. So a lot of people were down, like the future looked bleak. But them hitting on Jared McCain changes the trajectory of the Sixers' future immensely. And I don't care about this small backcourt stuff. I talked about it earlier in the season. I was worried about it, but the way Jared McCain is able to facilitate, he looks so poised. It looks like he's never under any amount of pressure. The confidence that he has, taking the shots that he has on a team with Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, and Paul George is just something that you can't overlook. And you now can see the Sixers have their backcourt of the future, and you can ride with that. You can possibly go get that top 5 pick player, add him to this young core, and you can see a bright future for the Sixers no matter what the outcome is with Joel Embiid and Paul George. And next season, you can look into possibly trading Joel Embiid, because like I said it earlier this week and in prior videos, I do think that Joel Embiid is done in Philly. I think that he doesn't feel the love anymore, and I think fans are kind of getting tired of the whole injury thing. Of course, it's not his fault, but everybody, I feel like, is getting to that point where we're all tired of each other. Now you can explore trading him, see what you can get back. That's adding more picks onto what you can get if you are able to trade Joel Embiid. Also being able to possibly get off of that Paul George contract. And then if you want to just keep Paul George on as a veteran and help him guide these young players, that's fine too. But now you see a path for the Sixers where this season isn't a complete wash. You can get something out of this season. You can get something out of the future of watching the Philadelphia 76ers. You don't see a dire path, right? And it's okay. I'm happy. I love the game tonight. Just some few stats. Jared McCain is absolutely the rookie of the year. He even said it after he got a bucket. I was hyped for him. But a stat here tonight. He is he is a part of a group of the youngest players in NBA history to average 25 points a game, 5 assists on 50, 45, 90 shooting over a 5-game span. He is 20. He's the youngest. He is the youngest player. My bad. 20 years old, 276 days. Jared McCain. Prior to that, it was Trae Young at 21 years old, 72 days. Kyrie Irving, 21-year-old, 283 days. Steph Curry, 22 years old, 31 days. So that shows you that the potential that Jared McCain has right there. If he becomes any of those players, even remotely close to any of those players, the Sixers win immensely. Like you cannot I forget the word, but you cannot understate the impact that he could have for the Sixers team going in the future, and his ability to facilitate helps out Tyrese Maxey so much in his growth and development. And I saw a couple people saying you can't build around Tyrese Maxey. That's not the point. You're trying to build a team now. You're not trying to build around one player. Maybe Tyrese Maxey is not a number 1 option. Maybe Jared McCain is not a number 1 option. But that player that you bring in from the draft could possibly be that franchise cornerstone. But now you have 3 players who play well off of each other. They're all young. You can all see a future. And it's, like I said, it's hope. From that process era where you had like Ben Simmons didn't pan out, Markelle Fultz immediately didn't pan out, Jahlil Okafor, Nerlens Noel, immediately you knew these things weren't going to work, and you didn't have a cornerstone to base off of. How do we build this thing? Where are we going? Where are we moving? And now you have that 2 young guards. You can bring in a great forward this draft. You still have Joel Embiid. You still have Paul George. You have a path to winning now. You also have a path moving forward towards the future, and you still have those Clippers picks. So I'm hyped. It was a great game tonight. I'm trying to see if there were any other stats. Like I was liking tweets all throughout the night, but it was a great game. I like the chemistry that Tyrese Maxey and Jared McCain are showing immediately off the rip. If Tyrese Maxey can get back to himself, which he looked tonight, I'm hyped for this Sixers season, even if they lose, because I want them to lose. All right, I need y'all to understand. I need them to lose. But if they're going to play like this every single night, or they're the two guys that love basketball, I know they are going to compete. I know they're going to go out there. They're going to play hard. I can watch that if it leads to losing, right? If it's in a losing effort because you just don't have the players around them, that's fine. But I need guys who love basketball, who want to be here, who want to go out there and compete every night. Tyrese Maxey and Jared McCain could have shipped it in after Joel Embiid announced that he wasn't playing tonight. They could have packed it in. They could have said, all right, well, it's whatever. But they went out there, they played their hardest, they competed, and That's what Philadelphia is. That's what Iverson was. That's why we loved him so much. That's what these two guards is. And we have our backcourt of the future. So Philadelphia, be hype. Don't worry about the hype. Worry about the talent. Worry about the work ethic. Worry about the love of the game. Two guys that love basketball. We got it. We here. All right. I'm hyped. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Should the Sixers tank this season? Should they continue to try to win games? Should they get Joel Embiid back? Should they sit him out? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I'll holla at y'all.